Hello everyone and welcome back to Flying Around the UK in 30 days. Today is day 5, this was actually recorded on day 2, which was Friday, but I just don't upload over the weekends, so this is actually the footage from day 2, but I'm going to call it day 5 because it's been uploaded on day 5 of this challenge. Going ahead here and getting the plane started up, going through some startup checklists, making sure everything is going good here. Once again, we're using the mod of the Cessna 152, which you can find on flightsim.to. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. It'll be the first link in case you want to download it yourself. I definitely recommend it. It adds a lot of cool different things, such as circuit breakers. They're all fully functional now, so it just adds a lot more kind of realism to it. So yeah, today we're flying from Hibaldstow, which we ended up at last time, but I've actually amended our flight today because it was going to another unlightened airfield, and obviously we can't fly at night at another unlightened airfield. I'm not even sure if that's the right word, but an airfield without lights. It's quite hard to fly into at night, or even out of, as we'll find out in a second here. So I've had to amend the flight here. A quick engine start that failed there. Happens a few times in this flight. I just couldn't get the engine started for some reason. I think it was too cold outside. Oh yeah, I've had to amend it to a commercial airport, actually. And we've ended up going to Durham airfield. I think it was Durham or Durham airfield. It's a small airfield, small airport, just south of Newcastle. It's about 30 miles south of Newcastle. And we ended up going there on today's flight just so we can actually land in the dark. Our next flight is going to be slightly longer, actually. It's going to be out tomorrow. We're going over to Edinburgh. It's going to be almost an hour and a half of flight time, actually. So it's going to be a long flight. It's going to be a long stream. Definitely, it's going to be probably about a 2-hour stream. I might actually end up doing some of the startup and things off stream, just kind of keep the stream a bit shorter. I don't really know if I want to be streaming for 2 hours. It's quite a long time just in a Cessna. But yeah, that's our flight for today. Still trying to go ahead and get the engine started here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the flight. Let's go ahead and take off. RPM is increasing. T's and P's are in the green. There's 55, and there's 65. let's try and get a smooth landing again. We had a smooth landing last time, so hopefully a smooth landing again this time. Let's bring out flaps 1. We're in the arc. We're in the arc. So it's still quite hard to see even with the lights. Go ahead and bring out flaps 2. It all feels fine with the flaps. No asymmetry here. Here we go, hopefully a smooth landing. And flaps 3. Durham traffic goes for the Yankee final 05 full stop. Durham traffic. Okay, here we go. Let's try and get a smooth landing. Oh dear, that was not a smooth landing. Yeah, that was far from smooth. I flared way too high. Durham traffic Golf City Yankee vacated 05 taxiing Hannah 2 via Charlie and Delta. Final call, Durham. Engine stops, magnetos can go to off. Master switches can go off. And that is it. And then we can take the fuel off as well. And that is it. Another successful flight. In the Saturn 152, we are now one step closer to going around the UK in 30 days. We've done the second day here, and yeah, simple flight. It's about an hour long, roughly. So it wasn't too bad, and mostly followed the coast for most of it.